What is going on out there, peeps? So it's late because I literally got like 9 messages going, what happened to the Vietnam dong? I'm like, look, you guys, I monitor these alls. Just so you guys are aware, I literally monitor the Zim dollar, Iraqi dinar, the Vietnam dong, the Thai baht, other currencies. I watch them all the time. But there's no real major news involved with these currencies. But just like the Vietnam dong, I will share this with you, that the stronger their economies become, the better it is for the currencies that you hold. Okay? Because the dollar is going to drop in value. There's no ifs, ands, or but about it. So having said that, real quick, let me get this out of the way. If you like the video, please hit the thumbs up button. If you're not a subscriber, please do so, because when you do, it helps out the channel. I've already passed 50,000. I'm very grateful to all of you for this. All right? And it continues to grow. So do it ahead of time is what I was told to do. And so I am asking you. Precious metals. Now I have 50,000 subscribers. Only about 3,000 of you went over to money metals. I cannot encourage you guys enough to do this. It's for your own benefit. If you're considering buying precious metals, please give our friends over at Money Metals Supply a consideration. Money Metals Exchange, I mean. The link is in my description. If you go over there and you buy more than $100 worth of precious metals, use promo code Pimpy, P-I-M-P-Y, and get a free ½ ounce of silver. For everybody that's outside of the United States, go over to my description, because in there I got links to for other countries to buy cryptocurrencies. And for those of you who are unaware, I now have a Twitter account. This is my Twitter handle link. I don't know what it's called. There it is. So you can look me up. All right? Come join me. I actually joined that. Pimpy's Investment Chat is the same name as my YouTube channel. In here we do talk about investment opportunities, including gold, silver, cryptocurrencies, as well as foreign currency investments. No politics. You guys insist on posting political stuff there. Bring that over to here. The hidden things in front of your eyes. Over here, we do talk about politics, current events, QAnon, false flag events, you name it. You get 9/11, chemtrails, do it all in here, okay? So let's get into what's going on in Vietnam, because what I look for, I told you guys, when it comes to Iraqi dinar and the Vietnam dong, I'm not just invested in their currency, but I'm also invested in their stock markets, okay? So I try to share this information with you just in case you're interested. Vietnam's Argo-Forestry-fishery earns 6.2 billion trade surplus. Why is this big? We know that Vietnam has been on the currency manipulation list. The fact that they keep continuing to add to the trade deficit only means they have to continue to increase their currency. That's what we are looking for. Vietnam ran a surplus of 6.2 billion, not million, billion, in Argo-Forestry-fishery trade between January and August. That's crazy. 4.9% higher than the same period last year. The latest update from the Ministry of Agriculture and Rural Development showed this is big. They have several industries that have been thriving during the Rona. All right. Agro-Forestry-fishery exported a total of 26.1 billion in the first 8 months of the year, representing a drop of 0.9% over the same period last year, while the country imported farming products of 19.9 billion, a fall of 2.5%. The U.S. was the largest export market in Vietnam's forestry production, with the revenue of more than, and this is the part that's important to us. See, we don't care what they do with the world. What we care about for us that are in the United States, that doesn't mean the rest of you. But that is this. If they want to avoid being on the currency manipulation list, we know there are 3 criteria. Their trade surplus keeps increasing. The more it increases, the more we know they have to increase their currency value. We know this. So the fact that we got a deficit that keeps growing in trade means eventually they're going to have to increase their currency rate. The U.S. was the largest export market to Vietnam forestry fishery products with a revenue of around 6.3 billion in January through August, a year-on-year increase of 14.2. That's good for us in the United States. That's an increase of 14.2%. China came in second. Nobody cares about that. What I am focusing on is the relationship between the United States and America. Okay, first of all, these are frog legs. Yeah, I've eaten them. Yeah, yeah. I've been out frog gigging. That's how you know people who've been born in a country, or not born in a country, but lived in a country versus not. Viet Tin Bank to sell 30 million bond notes. So again, when we were watching the stock market over there in Vietnam, this is one of the banks that we eyeball. As you all know, Viet Group, and Viet Homes are the ones that are the biggest ones on the stock exchange. It's dealing with real estate. But then we get into the bank. So the Vietnam Joint Stock Commercial Bank for Industry and Trade, Viet Tin Bank, on Thursday offered 30 million bond notes for sale, as the bank wants to raise 3 trillion, that's of course Vietnam dong, which is equivalent to 130.5 million US dollars. The bond notes are non-convertible, not guaranteed by Vietnam assets, and the income raised from the bonds selling is counted on the bank's two-tier capital. So that's a really risky investment. But again, it benefits anybody who holds stocks in this particular bank. Half of the bond notes will mature in 8 years, which is actually a short period of time, because when I look at Vietnam, my investments are mid to long term, and this fits in the midterm range. It has an annual yield rate equal to 12 months lending rate at Vietcom Bank, BIDV, Argy Bank, and Vietnam Bank plus 0.9%. All right, you guys, again, there's so much growth and opportunity in Vietnam, and I keep showing you that this is happening. So try looking for ETFs. I used to have an ETF on my stock watch list for you guys to eyeball. Vietnam construction market forecast to lure more foreign investors. Yeah, they're growing at neck-breaking speed. So people go, Pimpy, what does that mean? Well, if they change the rate, I might trade in some of my currency, but I would not trade it all, because I'm anticipating that it's going to go up even more. Hanoi, more foreign participation is forecasted in Vietnam's construction market over the coming years, buoyed by the gradual opening of Vietnam's economy to foreign investors and the government's emphasis on infrastructure development. So whereas in the past they were very, very stringent about outside investors coming in, they have opened up more and more to outside investors. Why is that? Well, because everybody knows that the world literally is at war with China. They're moving all their manufacturing jobs and businesses out of China and into those countries that surround the South China Sea. Vietnam, Malaysia, Thailand, Philippines, Singapore. The information was included in a recent report by Fitch Solutions on the outlook of Vietnam's construction and infrastructure sector. So everybody knows how I feel about this. I told you guys, when it comes to anything real estate in Vietnam, that's what you want to be invested in. According to the analysis from the UK-based financial data and research group, more than half of the construction rules are awarded to foreign contractors, reflecting the openness of Vietnam's construction market. Foreign participation is mainly represented by South Korea, Chinese, Japanese engineering companies, in which Japanese financiers are particularly active in supporting projects in Vietnam. All right, you guys, I keep telling you, there's so much investment opportunities for us in Vietnam. Damn, even cooking oil. Cooking oil stock rocketed 68% in 9 days. I know you guys are thinking, I knew that, Pimpy. I'm thinking to myself, oh, when I go to Vietnam, what do I want to invest in? Cooking oil. No, none of us knew this. Okay, but I'm just saying there are a lot of different industries in Vietnam that continue to really thrive, even during the Rona. Shares of this vegetable oil joint stock company have soared nearly 68% in 2 trading weeks after the company announced high cash dividends. Of course, who the hell? If you're a stockholder, that means you get a lot of money back from these guys. Shares soared 6.9% to trade at Vietnam dollars, that is. Forget that. Let's go to, they're trading at US dollars at $2.55. So in other words, $2.55 a piece in Friday. The stock has rallied a total of 68% in 9 consecutive trading days. I'll take that, man. Where else can we see that kind of growth? That's what I'm telling you. There are opportunities in Vietnam, and we need to figure out a way to go in there. And I'm showing you the companies in which you can take advantage of that. All right. The company shares reached a daily high trading limit of 6.9 to 7% in the previous 5 days. The surge came after, on August 21st, announced it would pay a cash dividend of 75% of every shareholder. Whoa, okay, think about that. 75% coming back to you in payments. I've shown you video after video of Vietnam paying some hefty dividends back to the shareholders. Man, unbelievable. Anyways, I just wanted to share this with you because people are like, Pimpy, you haven't done Vietnam in a while. I know. My bad. I apologize. So there it is. All right, you guys, again, if you like the video, hit the thumbs up button. If you're not a subscriber, please do so, because when you do, it helps out the channel, and I surely do appreciate it. Thank you so much. Talk to you later. Bye.